I'm recording this at October 22nd at 10:30 p.m. and I want to say thank every single one of you guys for subscribing. Thank you so much for the mother. I don't want to be too loud. Usually I'll be hyped, but it's nighttime. Thank you so fuck. I can't cuss either. But thank you so much for the 167 subscribers, guys. Like what? Like what? I was gonna make one that was like, yay, happy 150 subscribers, but then it just kept adding on. And I'm like, hold up, whoa, whoa, whoa. I mean, keep it coming, but at the same time, holy, like what the fuck? Heart goes out to every single one of you guys that watch and listen and like and just. I don't even know why y'all subscribe. Like, do y'all like my voice? Y'all like my face? Like, what's going on? Is it my ass? I know a lot of y'all saw that model walk video. I'm not even gonna that's ate it up. But anyways, yeah, I wanted to say thank you guys so much, and that again, I love and appreciate every single one of y'all, and that we're growing on this journey together. Period. What up, souls? It's your girl Jamimi, aka Mia, aka Mimi. Call me whatever you want to. And I'm on here just to be real, for real. Just telling y'all how I feel about my current situation. I know what my goals are in regards of being in a different place physically, not necessarily mentally. Mentally, I'm gonna have to constantly work on because life is gonna be life, and like I'm gonna have to deal with different shit every day or similar shit every day. It just depends on what God wants to throw me a loophole, or I don't know. But what I'm getting at is that my goal physically is to eventually have my own space and take on my own obligations rather than feeling obligated because of where I am physically in the current time. Like, look at the date. That's where I'm at right now. I just know that I want to eventually move, but to move I have to save up for a place, right? And now I feel even more behind on this goal because I have to now save up for a new car. Not like a brand new car, but just like a car that's probably not a 2009 car, probably like something above a 2010 or something. Just so I don't have to deal with constant maintenance. So I'm gonna definitely not get a car by myself the next time I do so, because that was probably part of the problem. Because when my dad saw my car, he was like, I would have not let you got that car, but that's besides the point. Okay, it was my first car. I just wanted something to get me from point A to point B. But now I kind of realize that even though I was investing in myself, I could have better invested in myself. Like when it comes to clothes, I feel like I'm investing in myself. When I invest in skincare and makeup, I feel like that's investing in myself. When I go out to have a good time, I feel like that's investing in my mental. Like anything that I do or spend money on, I feel like it is an investment of some sort. But now it's like, where is the things on the priority list, right? So car is probably number one. And then saving to pay off my modeling classes. It will get me more jobs in the long term. I'm grateful that they're giving me the time to save up to be able to start paying monthly on the month that we decided, you know. Yeah. So car, modeling classes, credit cards, credit building apps, so that I can invest my time in another income that requires me to have a higher credit score. And my credit score has gone down due to me not being able to be on time with my payments. That's my phone bill, that was my fucking car bill. And then credit cards, they were probably the first thing to fall on the back burner, because I was like, well, they're just gonna add interest, but with these other bills, if I don't pay these, then my phone's gonna turn off or they're gonna repossess my car. So but even then I still fell behind on all of the different things. And yeah, also could have made better choices when it came to picking jobs closer to my location, but at the same time I don't regret it because I learned different things and I experience different things rather than just staying in one spot and being like, oh my god, I fucking hate this shit. Like, instead I was like, oh my gosh, I fucking hate this shit, just in another state. So love that. It's not even just being like, oh, I experienced this, or being able to say like, oh, I experienced this. It's more so like growing from the choices and growing from interacting with different kinds of people rather than just staying in the same city interacting with the same people. And even then, I don't know everybody in my city, right? Like, I'ma still meet new people and I'ma still have new experiences every day. But now I really have to focus and make smarter financial decisions so that I can reach financial freedom, because that is the goal. That is the ultimate goal. Even if I don't have kids, bro, I want there to be money to fall back on for the people that are family members and that I fucking love, you know? Like, I don't know, like, because I can't take the shit when I die, right? But at the same time, if I can help out and educate so that they can also be financially free, first I have to do it for myself and learn how to do it for myself, and then I can pass that on. And yeah, just giving people hope, bro. But also I wanted to be real about how I'm feeling emotionally, because I feel like I've been more sad, faster to get a little irritated or frustrated. I don't want to blame my birth control, but at the same time, I feel like that's a part of it. But it's just like trying to regulate these emotions and being like, hey, you have been here before, and that it's not gonna be as long as the last time. Because like, I didn't have a job for a little bit over a month in between the server job that I got most recently and then the marketing firm job. Like, it was like about a month and some change in between before I got a new job. But when it comes to me getting a job now, like, I've done a couple interviews and they both said that they would call me back next week. So I'm not waiting too long. Like, I quit my job due to me not having a reliable ride this month, and I'm going to get a job within this month. But in the meantime, I do have projects that I can work on and keep my mind busy, reading, listening to music, listening to books. And oh my god, so every time I have a book that I feel like means a lot to me, I fucking waste shit on it. I don't know if y'all can see the juice splatter on this book, but literally I've only read the first page, and every time I waste something on my book, or if I get water in it and it makes it look grody or just old or whatever, I realize that it kind of keeps me away from touching the books, because I just feel so attached to it, and I'm just like, I fucking ruined it. And it's like, well, there's no, not necessarily that there's no point, but just that I'm just festering in this, oh, I ruined it, and just upsetness that I'm not realizing like the words are still the same. I could still open the book and read it and enjoy it, rather than being like, oh, I fucked it up, you know? Definitely reading some of this book so that I can be more in tune, because I've been getting a lot of readings telling me to do more inner work. You can never get enough of that, right? And like, focus on what makes you happy, like not festering in an emotion so much when there's nothing that you can do about it, or you feel as though that it'll resolve itself and that it's not really your business, I guess. Like, if it's something that you can't control, like, if I could, I would solve every fucking unsolved case. I would end sex trafficking, human trafficking. I would end so much shit. I would probably bring justice to every fucking person that has put their hands on someone, you know? Like, not like that, like, but like that, you know what I'm talking about? Justice. I would just bring justice to the whole world if I could, but I'm only one person, so I can only really spread awareness on those things and share those things, but I can't get wrapped up in the fact that it's happening every 2, 3, 4 seconds throughout the entire world, because then I'm just going to be festering. I feel like that consuming a lot of content talking about predators and talking about trafficking and talking about narcissists, like just constantly consuming that without having breaks in between, or resetting your brain by watching something that you think is funny or something that you think is interesting that isn't so heavy. Definitely keep in mind what you're consuming, not just food, but the things that you are feeding your brain, the things that you are watching. Like, your eyes, they record shit in a way. And just taking the time to heal, reset, talk to yourself, because I learned something today. It's like that our bloodline is not just us. I don't know how to explain it. Um, like that our ancestors live within us in our blood. And then there was this commercial and it said that our spirit is not in our body is in our spirit. And I was like, damn, that was deep. You know, like I was like, it really had me thinking. I'm still thinking about it. So like maybe I should journal about that. I feel like I always have a new perspective, or at least a growing perspective of something. But I don't know, journaling and then looking back and seeing like this is how much my brain has changed, making sure that I date my journal entries. A lot of the times I'll do like voice memos, or I'll type it out under a YouTube video and just send it and hope no one sees it. But yeah, however you need to get your emotions out, do that. Do that. I was about to repeat an angel number on the that I saw, but I'm not, because then I'm gonna start thinking about something that I don't need to be thinking about right now, because it's just like it's not in my control, you know. So I'm gonna just continue to do me and continue to do my best to be at peace and remind myself that I am blessed and that I am grateful for all these things that I do currently have, and the fact that I have God on my side, that I have angels and my ancestors and my spirit guides all on my side, that I have my family members in the physical realm on my side, my friends on my side. So it's like I have so many things to be grateful for, and that kind of picks me up out of my depressive state, because yeah, it does suck. I don't have a car anymore, right? But like I already know that I'm gonna get a new car. It's just not gonna happen tomorrow, you know? So yeah, I'm chilling. I'm gonna continue to drink my bedtime tea. I'm gonna probably read some more and just relax and like consume content that isn't heavy, because I already did that today throughout the day, and it's time to rest. Especially, you know, like you don't want to watch true crime and stuff like that right before bed. Some people can handle that, but I mean, like, just be aware of where it can take your mental state. I can see my eye twitch. I need magnesium. All right, guys. Peace and love, friends. All right, it's the next day, and I typically wake up around 5 something in the morning, and I think it's because I got used to it because I worked at like a breakfast place, so I had to get up early to get there. But I ended up being like, you know what, I'm not gonna go to sleep right after waking up. And typically after I wake up, I have an idea and I record it in voice memos. But I was like, I'm gonna go on YouTube, not for the sole purposes that I typically go on YouTube. And then I don't know if I searched for it. I know I didn't type it in my search bar, so I guess it found me. And I ended up finding a prayer, and it was like that the spiritual realm or something along the lines of that, that it's like the most thin between the hours of 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. And I was like, it makes sense, because typically I've also heard like late at night and early in the morning that's like the best time to contact spirits. So I ended up doing the guided prayer, and bro, I'm not saying like some lights flickered or that. I'm just saying that I feel better, and that I'm going to be more disciplined with my decisions today. Like, instead of going through social media, which was draining me yesterday, like I was seeing a bunch of stuff that was not good news, right? So I'm going to I'm going to be avoiding the social media that I typically use. I'm going to actually read the book that I showed y'all, and just read chapters that I've been letting build up in webtoons. And I'm gonna go on my walk, jog, run, sprint, skip, frolic today, because I didn't yesterday, but I did the day before yesterday. So like I said, if I'm not doing it every other day, I'm doing it every day. And if I didn't do it yesterday, that means I need to do it today. Okay, so that's pretty much the plan. I have my other half of my smoothies still in the fridge. Don't ask me how long it's been in there, but if it's still good, it's still good. And then I'm going to stay away from sweets, but that's probably going to be the hardest thing, because my brother literally brought cupcakes and brownies yesterday. So I'm probably gonna eat some. I don't know when, but it'll be after the smoothie, not before. Peace and love, friends. For real this time.